Hi, these upcoming videos will explore about the initial stage, orientation and exploration in group counseling. With me, Ide Kurnia Swasti, I will assist you to study about this topic. From the first stage, members enter the second stage as a mere collection of individuals and leave this stage as a group. In order to make this transition, members must successfully resolve the conflict between the wishes to affiliate with others and to remain apart. The longing to forge relationship with others is deeply rooted in the social nature of human beings and our dependency on each other for survival and growth. Group members enter the group because they expect that through their relationship with one another and the therapist or counselor, something positive will occur in their lives, whether it be short-term relief from loneliness or the achievement of particular therapeutic goals. Members' behaviors during this stage express each side of the conflict. The wish to affiliate is seen in members' decision to join the group and attend the initial session. The other side of conflict is often manifested when the therapist or the counselor first suggests the idea of group therapy or group counseling to the individual. At this moment, the patient or the participant may articulate various fears about group members. In example, the group members will tell me about all my flaws, or the group will bring me down, or the group will make me even more depressed. Someone in the group will make me feel really furious and I'll let them have it, for example. Involvement with others, members realize, is fraught with dangers, and there is some safety in solitude. Although members may have very particular fears about the group, a shared concern is the loss of autonomy, individuality, and privacy that accompanies connection with others. Groups commonly exhibit three different patterns of emotionality when placed under stressful conditions. Underlying each pattern is particular assumption that members share about the group. This basic assumption is a belief that the group could enable members to get their needs met without having to do any work. That is, without having to put forth a conscious effort to engage in those activities consistent with members' goal. The first basic assumption relates to dependency. Members act in accordance with the belief that they will be rescued and cared for by a powerful parental figure. The second basic assumption is fight or flight. Members behave consistently with the expectation that their survival will be ensured by following a leader who will direct them to flee or fight. Third basic assumption is pairing. Members develop a culture that revolves around the belief that interaction, particularly sexual, among members or subset of members will produce a messianic figure who will rescue them. So, it is better for members to ask themselves this question in the slides at the initial session and get reflective answers for themselves too. The next issue we'll discuss here is trust. Members' communication of information about themselves and their expressions of curiosity about one another are also manifestations of the wish to be involved with group members. However, members also engage in a variety of behaviors to ensure that their engagement with one another remains on a superficial level. For example, members studiously avoid focusing on the here and now. The content of initial sessions frequently focuses on those member concerns that lie outside the group, and the high level of externalization will be evident. For example, members may say, "She is the one who doesn't know how to control her temper, but I'm the one who is in this therapy group." Members will often complain about others in their lives whom they see as responsible for their misery. Also common is advice giving, in which members offer solutions to problems that they understand at a very superficial level. But this may cause enough irritation in other members to participate a confrontation with those who are quick to offer remedies for everyone's trouble. In fact, rarely during this stage are members able to listen to one another with close attention. They avoid asking questions or making requests of one another. Members take refuge in conventional forms of behavior. For example, a member may say that another's advice was helpful, whether it is or not. But don't worry, participants will trust the group more if they are encouraged to expose their fears, because talking about them is likely to reveal that others also share their fears. Although at this early stage of development, members are not yet able to utilize all the resources of the group, their interaction with one another and the therapist or the counselor can nonetheless lead to important accomplishments. They begin to develop a sense of membership in the group and a rudimentary degree of cohesion, an essential element in enabling them to move to the next stage of development. As members share their stories with one another, they recognize commonalities. Members obtain some practice in the process, on which their progress will depend later in the group, such as giving feedback to one another. Often the feedback that occurs very early in the group is of limited usefulness because members have yet to fully attend to one another. Still, members learn how to work within the here and now so that at a later point they are able to take full advantage of the potential of this medium. The group can develop healthy norms that will nurture the group's growth through the therapist or the counselor's reinforcement and education of members, some of which occur in the preparatory phase. The group can acquire habits such as regular member attendance and promptness, and putting feelings into words rather than actions that will be conducive to the members' work. In conclusion, these are some of distinguishing events of the initial stage. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video with the next topic of discussion.